Hey everybody, here today with another episode of Mixed Media March Minis, hosted by Kelly at collage-lab.com. So today I'm going to play around with sandpaper. Now, I don't have any sandpaper sheets with me handy, but I have a sandpaper block. And I've got, pardon the Budweiser, but I've got some cardboard, and I kept this because I want to use the red. So here's my thought process. Again, it's cardboard. Let's cut it down to size, and then we're going to use our sandpaper and scrape away the Budweiser because we don't really care to see all that. Mixed Media March Minis, again, hosted by Kelly at collagelab.com. And she's doing the month of March. She's doing a good handful of just little mini explorations in mixed media. And so I thought I would jump on the little bandwagon and see what all I could explore with. I don't know, looking over the prompt list that she's got, you can find all the information at collage-lab.com. But looking over the prompt list, I don't know if I'll complete all of them. They are a bit of a challenge, some of them. But it's just basically, her idea, I think, is to just kind of explore around with mixed media techniques and, just kind of get out of your comfort zone, try something new, that kind of thing. And so that's where we're at with it. This cardboard box has a bend in it, so I'm just going to kind of trim it down. My thought process was that we could just make a little journal card. So we have this. And so I think what I want to do is I want to cut off, I really just want the red of this. I don't want the Budweiser. I don't want the codes, the numbers, nothing. I want to just use the red. And so I'm just chopping it down. We're going to have a little bitty journal card when I get done with it, but we'll see what we got. We'll see what becomes of it. Let's see here. I just kind of wanted to play around with sunflower. Where did that come from? Sandpaper, to kind of give you an idea of, so you saw this was a Budweiser box. We're going to kind of make a mess and see if we can get rid of I don't know what grit this is. This was just a sandpaper block that I had in my stash. So, makes a mess, of course, but we have wipes to clean up my messy desk. Okay. So, took the sandpaper. You can't see that it says Budweiser anymore. You can, of course, manipulate this however, if you want more white or however works best for you. And I want to dig out my sticker book that don't stick and see, just kind of want a focal point that kind of goes along with our red. Thinking maybe a flower of some sort. But also I mean, a thought process, if you're wondering. I really would like a trim of some sort. Kind of liking this flower here. I can go ahead and pull it out because, again, it's not like it's going to stick to anything. And so if we do that, let's see if we can dig real quick into our green scraps and add us some add a little extra to it. I don't typically like doing red and green, you know, because Christmas. I don't really want to cover up the area that we just, maybe we'll play with that. You know, the area that we just cleared off with our sandpaper. I'm going to trim this a little closer. So what are some other ways you could use sandpaper in journaling or collaging or creating? What are your thoughts? I would think you could be able to, if you had sheets of it, it might be kind of cool to paint over it and, you know, to use it as like sheets of texture. Totally away from the actual purpose of sandpaper, but it would be cool to use it as, it's kind of hard to fussy cut the sticker, as just as texture material. You know, I think it comes in big sheets. I say big sheets, you know, 8 by 10 kind of size sheets. Not, heck, I don't know. It may come in bigger sheets. I don't know. So let's just play around with this real quick. This is a scrap of a painty page. And we'll just glue it down. Like I said, my idea behind playing around with this challenge, the Mixed Media March Minis, is not really to create ephemera or anything like that, but just kind of explore different techniques and all. So I'm not going into some big full ephemera making type things, but just as a, let's scoot that over a little bit. press it down really good because this is, so this red packaging is slick. It's got, you know, that's what I just scratched off with the sandpaper. So it's got a little bit of a coating, a plastic type coating. I'm tapping this blue, toning this blue down a little bit. I don't like that. I do like, and I guess you could use it as writing space. You know, if you just wanted to sandpaper down the center part and use a little red edging, and make some interesting little journaling spaces. Again, it's a plastic type coating, or a coating of some sort, but you could easily write on it. So it's just something to think about in using scraps and in using, you know, random pieces of stuff you can find. If you liked the red or the color of the cardboard, the packaging or whatever, you can easily just sand down. Oh, another way you could do it, another way I've seen sandpaper used, I don't have anything right here handy with me, is on book covers, like soft cover books. I have a handful of books here with me, but I don't have any soft cover, oddly enough. But you can, like, if you like the color of, well, let's see here. I have this. It's a little kid's book. It's an old vintage kids book. But if you like the color of it, use sandpaper to kind of takes off a layer of that. It's still, you know, shiny and all that, but kind of takes off a layer. I think it's kind of cool, a cool effect. Like if I liked this, okay, this is this book. If I wanted a certain spot of it, I could, you know, if I didn't want the writing here, I could rub it off with the sandpaper and, you know. So it's kind of fun to play around with. I encourage you to play around with. Get you some sandpaper scraps or sandpaper block and see what all you can do with it. Like I said, this was a Budweiser package. Hopefully no offense to anyone, but not my Budweiser, but you know, the things you find in the trash. So, Mixed Media March Minis. This one is sandpaper, playing around with sandpaper. Give it a try, explore it, see what all you can come up with. You can find it in the blocks, you can find it in the sheets. Pretty inexpensive way to add some unique mark making and things